another edition of Roastin Marshmallows with your old pal Ronnie Dilinger. Thank you all the time, I appreciate that. Now tonight, I will be interviewing the bassist from the hit rock pop act JJF.
JJF?
Yeah! I'd like to welcome everybody to the show. Scooba Dooba, I got a roasty marshmallow right here for you. And we are gonna roast. Now you see the fire is metaphorical. If you don't have an imagination, you might not understand what we're doing here. So we're gonna get to the bottom of things tonight. Folks, Scooba Dooba, it's a pleasure to have you on the program.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Thank you for roasting marshmallows with me.
You're welcome.
Now, Scooba Dooba, I'll tell you one question that's been haunting my mind. Is there any relation between Scooba Dooba Doo and Yabba Dabba Doo?
No.
Now you see, I think that man Hanna-Barbera had some secret issues going on. I mean, you got Scooby-Doo, right? Saying Scooby-Dooby-Doo with his pothead friends, and then 400 years prior to this, Fred Flintstone spoke of the Yabba Dabba Doo. You know, when I was a kid, all we had was cartoons. Instead of eating dinner, it was cartoons. Instead of going to church, cartoons. Sleeping, we had Garfield's Christmas on VHS. Now, speaking of Christmas, Scooba, how was your Christmas?
Well, Christmas hasn't happened yet.
No, I believe it was a couple weeks ago. It was. I had my whole family over. It was in November.
No, that was Thanksgiving, Ronnie.
What in God's name is Thanksgiving?
It's the day that we give thanks.
You know, at Christmas in my house, we always do a big production. You know, my whole family comes over. My mother makes a delicious roast pork. It's to fucking die for, kid. Okay? On Christmas, I always do it big. I get presents for everybody. Everybody in my neighborhood. Everybody in my neighborhood knows me. I'm Ronnie Dilinger. Anyway, so I always get presents for everybody. You know, and the thing that's always haunted me about Christmas time is I hate the cards and the lines and the presents and the people. And I always do it big, but the biggest problem for me is the fact that I'm Jewish. You know, but I always do it big for the fact that I'm American. And Christmas is an American holiday. And the first sightings of Santa Claus were right here in Beverly, Massachusetts. I always do it big on Christmas. I get an American flag and I tape it to each one of my wrists and I spread it out and I go, yeah! Merry fucking Christmas, assholes! Now, Scooba, here's my real question here. Did you know that Ronnie plays the drums?
I think no. Actually, no, I did not know that.
Ronnie Dilinger is drummer extraordinaire. And I have an announcement to make right now. Ronnie Dilinger is officially the new drummer for the Frog. And what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna play a couple of magical melodies for all you Johnsonites, Johnson Nation, whatever they call it. And we're gonna do that for you right now. That's all the time we have for roasting marshmallows. But you better believe it, we'll be back next week playing Jingle Bells.
Give it up for the Frog.